Woke and Ready TV. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. As you can see, I'm here with my baby girl, Avea. Say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep this video kind of brief, but I just want to talk about like how hip hop saved my life, man. You know what I mean? When I was rapping at a young age, I started off rapping. When I was younger, I always was in love with hip hop. You know, my brothers, they used to play Big Daddy Kane, Coogee Rap, uh, um, Run DMC, all these guys, you know what I mean, down South Philadelphia projects, Fish Street, Saigon, you know what I mean? But I grew up in Southwest Philly because my mom moved when I was like 5 years old. So I always claimed Southwest because I was young, you know what I'm saying? When we moved from South Philly, I always was in love with hip hop, always was in love with rap music. But I ain't really start taking it serious like that until I was like maybe like 15, 16 when I started going to the studio. Um, Around that time, I had a lot of friends, young guys, you know what I mean, in my age bracket, like falling victim to the streets early, dying, losing their lives, you know what I'm saying? But me being motivated to make something out of myself in a rap career as a rapper, you know what I mean? I stayed busy. I stayed in the studio. You know, we had a group called FU, Forever United. You know what I mean? From the same hood as Enes. Shout out to Enes, my brother. You know what I mean? We you know, maybe on another video I tell you about that. We had our little feuds back and forth. You know what I mean? Little rap beef and shit like that. Shit got serious too, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, so you know, just me staying in the studio, staying motivated. We had the hood pop and we had songs on the radio. I was fortunate to do songs with a lot of people I looked up to in the rap game around that time. You know what I mean? I'm talking late '90s, mainly early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? From Ab Lava, from the Major Figures. You know, shout out to him and the Major Figures. Shout out to Gilly, Dutch, all of them. And you know, I got songs with Dutch. You know, recent songs. And you know, I got to do like a song with Styles P. Shout out to Styles P. That was my favorite rapper at that time. You know what I mean? And I always said, you know, if I have to do one more feature with anybody, it had to be Beanie Sigel. I wanted to do a song with Beanie Sigel. He was the first rapper that I actually met. You know what I mean? That was on a, you know, you imagine like in Philadelphia, early 2000, Philly was lit. Philly was popping. Beanie Sigel was the guy. We had Allen Iverson for the Sixers. Philly was lit. Yo, everybody wanted to even act like they was from Philly. If you was close to Philly, like a Chester dude or, you know what I mean, somebody on the outskirts, and they would claim Philadelphia. That's how lit Philly was, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody wanted to say they was from Philly. And for me, at the age of 14, to meet Beanie Sigel when he pulled up to the hood, 52nd and Woodland, you know what I mean, at the gas station, he hopped out. I think he was in a Bentley. He hopped out. The dude pain in the ass, you know, okay, I reloaded. The dude, all the Rockefeller skits. He hopped out. Beans, yo, everybody surrounded him. Beans shook our hand. He bought all our weed from us. You know what I mean? We was out there hustling little Nick bags, but it was some fire. It was some fire green. I remember he bought all our weed. You know what I'm saying? Shook our hands, chilled out there with us for a little bit. And this was when Beanie Sigel was in his he was just blowing up. I don't even think his Truth album came out yet. You know what I'm saying? This was in the very beginning. So we was like, yo, this dude. I'm like, damn. And I was young back then. I'm looking at Beanie. He seemed to me back then, he seemed real tall and big, you know, like a giant, you know what I mean? I was a little short motherfucker. I mean, we probably about the same size now. But I'm like, then back then, he was like a giant. I was like, damn, for him just, you know, shaking my hand, talking to us and all that, getting his weed. And that wasn't the last time I seen him, but that was the first time. I never forget it. I know he probably won't remember. But from that day on, I was like, this is what I really want to do. You know what I mean? This is what I want to do with my life. I want to be just like dude, man. You know what I mean? Because I never seen nobody get that type of love coming from the same city that I come from. You know what I mean? Doing the same thing that I want to do. Then I knew it was possible. So I was like, yo, I got to do a song with this guy one day. You know what I mean? I never got a chance to rap for Beans like face to face, you know what I'm saying? But he always heard my name. He always knew who I was. So when I would see him, like, you know what I mean, it'd be always brief. But, you know, I see him and always was love and respect. But I finally had got the chance, and this was only like 2 years ago, to do a song with Beanie Sigel. You know what I mean? So in the hip, and I had songs on the radio and all that. So I say all that to say, you know,
a pin for you.
I might not have made it to be, you know, a big time rapper, but I hit a lot of cities. We did a lot of little shows and all that, and I was in the studio with a lot of people, a lot of songs. We dropped mixtapes. I dropped my own independent album in 2021. To me, I did everything that I wanted to do in my music career, man. In my own little world, I did everything that I always wanted to do. Hold on. Yeah, I did everything that I wanted to do. So I just wanted to say, by me staying focused and me being with my crew, you know, doing what I wanted to do with hip hop, it saved my life because I was focused and I was busy. And I never forget, I never forget. Every time that I would leave a city. One time I went to Atlanta for like 3 days with some music shit, came back, one of my close friends was murdered. And then one time I went to VA on some music shit, came back, another one of my close friends was murdered. I was like, damn, every time I leave the city, my folks, you know, these is close homies to me. You know, these niggas is dropping like flies, man. And I just, you know, I looked at that as a sign, like, you don't need to be around here. You don't need to be, you know, you better than this. Not only that, we kept the hood together. You know, FU kept, Third World FU, we kept our hood together. And as soon like we fell apart, a lot of stuff started happening in the neighborhood, like people beefing with each other. You know what I mean? Like, we held it together as much as we could through our music. You know what I mean? And I love everybody, man. All our supporters that were supporting us from day one, everybody that was rocking with it. If you was there, you know. If you was there, you was there, you know. You know what I mean? I will always hold on to that. I will always cherish that. You know what I'm saying? Like Reed Dollar, shout out to Reed. You know what I mean? I seen Reed coming up, you know what I mean, as a youngin'. We was like his old heads, me and Twiz, you know what I'm saying? He used to look up to us. He used to come on the third and rap and all that, you know what I mean? Shout out to Takedown, you know what I mean? I told some of these stories on some of my other videos, but I just, you know, I'm watching these interviews and stuff like that on YouTube, and I just felt like reminiscing and venting a little bit and just giving y'all a little bit of me, you know what I'm saying? I even get emotional sometimes talking about this shit because we had so much fun. And we did so much, and we made some great music, man. And if anybody out there that got a hold of FU Hood Legends Volume 1, please let me know. If y'all got Volume 2, let me know, you know what I mean? But Volume 1, oh, man, we put in some work, man. We put in some work. I ain't got none of this music. None of this music. I would just love to hear it, man. But yeah, back then, man, early 2000s, man, hip hop saved my life, man. I can go on for days and days and days with the stories, but you know, we'll save it. If y'all want to hear more, man, you know what I mean? If some of the stories, y'all got any questions, let me know, man. Like, leave it in the comments. This Woke Already TV. This just a light little video I'm venting. Love y'all. Peace and blessings. Say peace and love, baby.
Peace and love, baby.
We out of here.
Out of here.
Deuces.
Deuces.
Aight.
Aight.
Aight. One, y'all.